Jay, you think of this building, Oracle Arena. Vince Carter won the dunk contest here. The Warriors have won championships in this building. You love this. It brings out the best.
It's called the Oracle Experience. In 2016, the Golden State Warriors broke the single-season game record for victories with 73, beating the 96 Bulls. They still have the same cast in play.
Now that's strength in numbers. 10 men on the floor. Let's do this. Warriors have the basketball. Curry, not that time. He misses. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Thompson, his first effort, off the mark. Love the hustle. Sprawled out on the deck. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Here's Curry with it up top. He'll run the offense. Fires the three. That's how you defend. Paul George, 4-2. Add 2 points to the board. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Thompson, Russell. Short jumper off the mark. To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Curry with the ball. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Curry into the front court. Down 6. No good, and no foul.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Russell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. 4-3. Not going down here.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
George, count the triple.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Green. Beyond the arc for 3. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. Big finish at the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Leonard, Kawhi Leonard. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending. Steve Kerr gonna call a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Curry. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
George.
To number 22, Glenn Robinson. That's his first personal foul.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Hits the second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Nice pass to set things up. Klay Thompson, tough matchup against George. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Fires the 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
To Paul George. From long range. And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Russell. The pass set it all up.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
To Williams. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Referees called it. That was intentional.
Maybe a message was being sent there. I'm just not too sure what it was.
The Clippers are now serving the penalty.
Curry. Much needed bucket right there with the 3. This game, long way to go. They're back within 10.
This isn't going to be a rollover game. That's the kind of facial expressions you need from somebody who's ready to fight.
Beverly. And the rebound taken in by Thompson. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Almost. Unlucky bounce.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
That'll do it for the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Tonight, everyone gets free pizza.
George had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Shaun Livingston. And finishes strong.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Not that time. The follow won't go either.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Beverly. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
The assist from number 35.
He'll get it down low to Harold. Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Shaun Livingston. For three. Off the mark. No good. Leonard. And he knocks it down. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him. Leonard. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Thompson. Fires the three. He engulfed him that time. To Beverly. Won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Green. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Draymond Green sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Nice pass to set things up. And he finishes at the rim.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
Slam dunk.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Curry, offensive board. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Leonard. Over to the right side. George, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Russell. Cauley-Stein to Russell. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Whoops, that won't go. Leonard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Beverly to George. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. To Curry. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Gets a shot up off the mark. Williams into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Ah, rocking the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Lou Williams. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Russell. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. It's the Clippers with the possession now. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Stephen Curry. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
George. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Curry. Five to shoot for Golden State. Curry to Russell. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. Leonard. Won't go down. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. It remains Warrior basketball. Curry. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Leonard. And the rebound corralled by Cauley Stein. To Green. Has a look. Wide open look. Won't go. Paul George goes to the left side. Beverly buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Curry with the basketball. Down a bundle. Lets it fly from long range. Is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Number 11, Klay Thompson.
Beverly to Leonard. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Klay Thompson.
New blood coming in for both sides.
For the Golden State Warriors, number 13, Alec Burks. Entering the game for Los Angeles, number 23.
George can't go down. Smothering defense to Alec Burks. Alec Burks with the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Williams. Can't connect.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Oh, 5-second violation. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 30, Stephen Curry. And number 22, Glenn Robinson.
Thompson, bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Able to convert inside.
2 points, take them any way you can get them.
4-3. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
To Thompson. Has a chance. Now a shot by Thompson, no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound taken down by Green. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Substitution being made in this one.
Number 5, Montrezl Harrell. And number 22,
To Harkless. Gets it in the left corner. Beyond the arc for three. Oh, who saw that coming?
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Harkless. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curry. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Williams. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Curry into the front court. His guys down big. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That's the end of the third quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight, but it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Fires the three, and Kawhi Leonard buries the three. Ivica Zubac with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Kawhi Leonard defended by Thompson. And Jay, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Leonard. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 13, Paul George.
Hey, check up, let's go.
Leonard knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Thompson. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
He buries it. Curry. That's good D. Shot no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Curling inside. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Well, you can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
For the Golden State Warriors, number 0, Nakobe Cousins. And number 22,
George.
defensive foul to number 22, Glenn Robinson.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Second one's no good. One more coming. Golden State at the controls. From long range. And it's Beverly there to grab the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Curry. Even to Zubats. Able to recover with the block. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Curry, the hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
George, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Russell. Patrick Beverly swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
George, I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Russell. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Curry. For 3. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Curry to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Cleans it up. To Green. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Patrick Beverly. 4 out of 7.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Curry. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
To Paul George. Goes to the left side. Leonard. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
George. That one off the mark. It's no good. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.